Gamer Gacha. Game on.
Hello everyone and welcome back. Ninja Saito here, and after a long time, I won't be playing a ninja game this time that has multiplayer in it, since my sister always ends up causing me trouble the moment we become ninjas. I mean, most of them are my fault, but it only happens when she's around, so for once, I won't be playing with her. Today, I'll be playing a game called Shinobi, and the game is short, so all of this will be covered in the first part. Also, I think this is a hard game as well, where you get hit one time and you lose a life. Well, I guess I'll just have to be careful then. So with that being said, let's begin playing the game. Alright, Shinobi time. Mission 1, pursue the terrorist. Alright, oh no, I didn't mean to press that. Well, I guess it's fine. Okay, Shinobi is a side-scrolling action game produced by Sega, originally released for the arcades in 1987. In Shinobi, the player controls a modern-day ninja named Joe Musashi, who goes on a mission to rescue his kidnapped students from a group of terrorists. Shinobi was later adapted by Sega to their Master System game console, followed by conversion to other platforms such as the Nintendo Entertainment System, PC Engine, and various home computers. That was fast. As well as downloadable emulated versions of the original arcade game for the Wii and Xbox 360. The success of Shinobi inspired the development of various sequels and spin-offs. Yeah, one of them being Spider-Man in here was not in their to-do list. Like that Spider-Man over there again. Like seriously, what the heck, man? So yeah, the player I'm controlling is Joe Musashi, who's saving his students. And that's about it. Now for the plot. The player controls a ninja who has to stop a criminal organization called Zed who are kidnapping the children of his ninja clan. Sorry Spider-Man, but I have no time to deal with you. And time for the first boss, Ken O. By the way, his weakness is the helmet, his head, and he spits fireballs at you. Like a homing fireball, heat-seeking fireballs. So yeah, be careful and try to avoid that as much as possible, because if you get hit, you lose a life.
Mission 1 finished. Welcome to bonus stage.
Okay, now let's see if I can do this and get an extra life. So while I was saying, there are 5 missions that Musashi must take and make his way to Zed headquarters and free all the hostages in the first 2 or 3 stages before confronting the boss at the final stage of each mission. At the start of each mission, the player is shown their objective, followed by a file containing a photograph of the enemy boss and a map display pinpointing the location of the next stage, as you have all seen before. Yup, got a perfect and an extra life.
Mission 2.
Mission 2, enter the enemy's hideout. And the boss is the black turtle, which is the helicopter. Okay, here's how it goes. The 5 missions in the game are each 3 or 4 stages long. Several hostages are being held in each stage. Joe must rescue all of them before he is allowed to finish the stage. The last stage in each mission has no hostages, but instead features a powerful boss character whom Joe must defeat. After completing each of the first 4 missions, the player is taken to a bonus stage where he can earn an extra life if he is able to kill all of the ninjas leaping towards him. Completing the 5th mission ends the game. Also, once the 5th mission begins, continues are no longer allowed. The player has to finish the game with however many lives he has left at that point. If the player earns a place on the high scoreboard, the number of credits took him to get that score is displayed along with his score. Yeah, that would be great if it was in an arcade. But the one I am playing is an arcade version though. Joe's standard weapons are an unlimited supply of shuriken along with punches and kicks when attacking at close range. One hostage per stage gives him a power up. When powered up, his throwing stars are replaced by a gun that fires large explosive bullets, and his close range attacks becomes a katana slash. Joe can also perform ninja magic, which may be used only once per stage and kills, like you already all enemies on the screen, like you see when I was doing it at the beginning of the game. The game also allows the enemy to hide behind boxes or use shields to block Musashi's shuriken, which is a drag. Joe can be killed with one hit, provided he is hit by a projectile or melee attack. But if he does not find himself in those situations, the player can touch regular enemies and just be pushed back without being damaged. Since most enemies appear in the same place on each level, it is possible to master the game by memorizing their locations and devising patterns to defeat them. Almost close. At the end of each stage, the player receives scores bonuses based on performance. Completing the stage without using ninja magic or without using any throwing stars or bullets earns the player the point bonus. The player has 3 minutes to complete each stage. Remaining time at the end of the stage is also converted to bonus points and added to the player's score. And I had to do that because I was a little bit having a difficult going through. So along with many ninjas that comes, even there's diver ninjas. Like, seriously. I mean, they can dive, sure, but they're using tanks? Huh. Alright, time to defeat the black turtle. The black turtle's weakness is the cockpit. So you have to hit that area where it is glowing. Just one more hit and voila! The enemy, the boss has been defeated. The helicopter has been destroyed by just shurikens. Like, are the shurikens really that strong?
Welcome to bonus day.
Okay, let's see if I can get an extra life for this one as well. Even though it kind of hurts my hand having to press the button so many times, but it's not like I had a choice. Okay, just a little more. Yes! I did it! Haha! Another perfect!
Mission 3.
Mission 3. Attack the logistic base. And the enemy is Mandara, which is like a Buddha or something. This time, this place introduces rocket launcher enemies. The bullet enemies can hit in 3 directions. The standing up direction, the crouch direction, or the crawl direction. While the bullet, those who can use bazooka can hit in 2 directions. One is in the straight line or the other above it. Yeah, not gonna happen, enemies. I had to ambush you from behind, like a ninja would do. There. Oh. Now! If there are lots of enemies, then I can just use it. The special attack. Time to keep moving. Okay. Come on, come on. Haha. I'm not dying that easily. By the way, as I said before, there were a lot of conversions to other, well, emulators, or what was the word? The consoles. And there are many consoles that has this game as well. The, which one is it? The Master System, the PC Engine. Yeah, there are many things. None of those excited me, and the graphics in there were a little bit horrible. I mean, they were still the retro kind, but it just didn't interest me. The one that interested me the most was the arcade version, and that's why I decided to play the arcade. Oh, come on! So yeah, that's why I'm playing the arcade version. There was another version in... oh, come on, Spider-Man, just leave me alone. How do you like them apples, huh? Yeah, not gonna happen. I'm not using my special move for this one. In other consoles, the graphics were a little bit too retro, 16-bit type. While in the arcade, it was the original one. But the most best would have to be described is actually in the Nintendo Switch system. In the Nintendo Switch, Joe Musashi can get hit 2 times instead of 1 time, and his clothes color changes depending on if he got hit or not. Okay, many enemies gathering and time to use a special. And that's how I consume my special, when there are so many enemies. Okay, next boss, the Mandara. But to defeat him, I have to defeat all these statues that he has thrown towards me. And boy, do I tell you, when I have to first practice for this game, the Mandara was the most hardest boss ever. Like, you have to defeat every single one of its statues as fast as possible. Because if you didn't, well, let's just say the electric city bar behind you might kill you in one hit, which you already know. So yeah, I hope I'm going fast this time. Come on, come on. Ooh, that was a close call. It's a good thing my hitbox wasn't that wide. Otherwise, that foot that he was showing in the, well, near the electricity, the line, whatever, would get gotten hit.
Mission 3 finished. Welcome to bonus stage.
Alright, let's see if I can get another bonus life. My hands are hurting. Come on. So many. Ah, no! Well, I tried.
Mission 4.
Mission 4. Destroy the enemy ninja group. And the boss is the lobster. Lobster the ninja. Honestly speaking, I did said this before, but I am not playing with my sister now. Because if I had played with my sister, she would have complained a lot and I had to guide her a lot. And also because she's not here, that I am safe from having to deal with anything she had to deal with me. Special! But even though she's not here, it is a little bit boring playing without her. Even if she does lose a lot, she's still someone I like to play with, despite having a hard time grasping the nature of the game. Every time I get closer to new areas, the enemies get stronger. Or well, new enemies comes that when I don't have knowledge of them, I might get in trouble. It's a good thing I practiced for this game, otherwise I would be dead by now. Since this is a one-hit KO type, I have to be very careful. Though I did play the other games that also had the one-hit KO type. So if I use my knowledge that I already possess, I might be safe for the time being. But if not, well, let's just say I have to use what life I have. Right now I have 5 extra lives. And losing all of them would result in doing so. Which reminds me, most of these games that I have been playing up until now, some of them from the arcades and some of them from the consoles. Well, the consoles is okay, but the arcades, how do I explain it? When I was a kid, I used to go to the arcades a lot. I thought the games were pretty cool there and I really enjoyed it. I don't remember much from my childhood, but the games that I used to play, the arcade versions of the games, I think they used to be the fighting type games like Tekken or some other games. Which one was it again? The rail shooter games, and also, oh no, I didn't mean to do that. The rail shooter and the space shooting game as well. Huh. Now then, Lobster the Ninja. By the way, his attacking him will be hard because his weak point is the V on top. Just hit the V on top and you will be able to defeat him. And I didn't even need to use my special attack for this one because I got him.
Mission 4 finished. Welcome to bonus stage.
Let's see if I can get an extra life this time and not lose. Sheesh, where do they get all these ninjas from? It's like an endless supply of them. Well, I lost.
Mission 5.
Defeat the behind-the-scene ninja, the masked ninja. So yeah, like I said before, I used to play a lot in the arcade, and I used to beg my father a lot to take me to arcades because I was infatuated with playing arcade games. The ones that were very old school type of games. Just couldn't control myself. But so I say old school type of games, I'm still playing them and uploading them on YouTube. So it's not like my love for them has still been destroyed right now. So I'm gonna continue playing retro games until there's none left. Why did I press that? Oh well, it couldn't be helped. Wait, isn't my score... Oh yeah, extra life! Haha! Now I have to deal with the spinning jumping ninjas that will be coming everywhere. Since this is a bamboo forest, ninjas have a much aerial maneuvering here greater than usually in open wide areas. Good thing touching them doesn't count as a hit. Because usually when you do touch them, it would mean a kill. And I know that a lot because up to every game I played, touching an enemy would result in getting yourself killed or hit. But still, this Shinobi game introduces a lot of enemies. I mean the undead, green, red, blue ninjas, and now monks? Wow, whoever this masked ninja is must have a lot of money if they were able to hire these many enemies. I mean, what was the point of kidnapping Joe Musashi students to begin with? It's not like they serve any purpose to begin with. Just gotta be careful of those bullets. Okay, special. Okay, time for the masked ninja. And I'll try to name their special attacks. First of all is the Thunder Strike that Joe Musashi also uses. I named that myself, Thunder Strike. First is Thunder Strike. That's done. Then is Wind Blade. Ah, come on. And next is the Shadow Clone Jutsu. Don't ask where I got that name from. And then there's the Masked Ninja, the original. Shadow Clone Jutsu! Again, don't ask where I got that name from. Come on. And I'm done. Ha ha ha! Nakahara is discovered to be the behind-the-scene ninja who taught Joe ninjutsu, the ninja's art of making oneself invisible, obsessed with the idea of recreating the feudal era of civil wars where ninja traditionally played a very active role. Nakahara has set up a terrorist organization. The end. And I'll end it off here. Thanks for watching, everyone. Man, that was hard. Avoiding enemy attacks, predicting their attack range, and using my specials in the middle of the stage because I got surrounded though there were too many enemies for me to handle. But I'm just glad I was able to take care of them without losing a single life. Though I did lose the bonus stage, so I can't really say that. But it can't be helped as there were too many for a single ninja like me to handle. That Shinobi sure is a master. Well, either way, be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for next week's reminder. Until then, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care and see you later. So I say that Shinobi is a master, but I'm a master too since I transformed myself into a ninja as well. I mean, look at this kunai. I can handle it with ease myself. So that means I'm a master too. Oh shoot.